Off we go again. Still on the Hartside Pass. I don't know where it actually ends. This is the summit, just over 1,900 feet up. So welcome to Alston Moor. Alston is the name of a town that we're heading towards at the minute. It's a town I stayed in, a lovely B&B. Unfortunately we decided to stay there on a day where nothing was open. So we really struggled to find anything to eat or drink. But it's a nice little town though. Went for a walk. This was with Keith on our little road trip. Went for a walk on the night and did a bit of owl spotting. Saw a barn owl flying across the field. Some of these old buildings, I can't say for any individual one, but quite a lot of them were built for the mine workers who worked in this area. There's one up the road called Wolf Clough that's a whole set of buildings, and it was all for the miners and the workers. They were mining lime, lead, fluoride or fluorine or flow something or other they called it, but it's basically it's a fluoride. And there's smelting works and all sorts of things around here. Proper industrial area. Just have these lovely winding roads though with cracking views. We've decided we're just going to run down this this route to Stanhope, as I mentioned in the last video. Not particularly stopping anywhere. I shall have to come back another time with the drone and maybe another camera. Shame we just run out of time. We should have been here about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's now about 20 to 4. So it's going to be a long trek back, and a long trek back in the dark if we don't make some decent progress. I don't mind riding in the dark, but I'd like to be back in time for me tea. I've yet to eat today, so I'll definitely be ready for something when I get back home. There's lots of big views around here. Everywhere you look there's a hill or an old building or some nice trees or a river or something else to look at. Certainly makes you feel small and insignificant, which is probably a good thing for all of us. So we should spend more time feeling, isn't it? This has to be the best way to get out into nature. I remember walking up this street looking for somewhere to eat and everywhere was closed, and it doesn't look too different at the minute. It's a little bit of civilization over with. Back out into the hills again. Northumberland, eh? Doesn't feel any different. Although we've moved from something else to see in every direction to now just hills and moorland. There's a derelict something. Yeah, just one big moor and valley with a ribbon of tarmac through the middle, specially placed here just for me. Well, just for me and Graham, of course. And I know that's not technically true, but I can't see anybody else using it. It's an incredibly inviting looking strip of black, isn't it? But it's peppered with surprise sheep. So I think slow and steady wins the day. Oh, nice little waterfall there. Just a tiddler. Oh, it's a bigger one on the other side. Very pretty. Another day when we've got more time. Just spend a bit more time looking at the bits and bobs on here. There are more sheep on this road than people. Right, I think we're about to hit a bit of a summit. What do we see on the other side? We see that we are in the middle of nowhere. Look at that, that's gorgeous. Having a scratch. This was one of the places I wanted to see, the Thorngreen Limekilns. One for another day. I'll try and get a look back at it so you can see it. Nice little stream past it as well. One for another day. This is a nasty T-junction. God, that's a nasty junction, isn't it? This place is called Allenheads. I guess it's named after some of the bolts on my bike. County Durham, land of the Prince Bishops. We're getting through a lot of counties today. I can see one of the other places I wanted to stop over there. Another one for another day, but might get a glimpse as we go past. It's an old lead mine, and only the heads are left now sticking out the ground. There's all the shafts and things are still there, but obviously you can't see those because they're underground. But the mine's all on private land. I believe you can go and see it, but you've got to stick to the paths because a lot of it is falling down, and because it's a lot of mining there, of course, there's a lot of subsidence too, so you've got to be a bit wary that you don't fall down a hole and disappear. There are some very large holes opening up down there. Hopefully the camera can pick that out. With me having it on the widest angle, unless I've forgotten to change it back after after visiting Long Meg and her daughters. See a couple of the cottages there, and the buildings that were associated with the mine now all derelict. Oh, there is a public footpath down there. So there you go, that's the Groverake Mine. So there is a public footpath, that's good. So one for another day to come and have a look at. I won't be climbing up those steps though.
Was it a coal field, man?
Lead.
Coal mine?
Lead mine, yeah. Lead and fluorite. Certainly be good to get a drone around it. See how close I can get on foot. And up here is the last thing on this road that I was hoping to visit today, which is, well, it's pronounced, sorry, it's spelt Rookhope. So it could be Rookhope, or it could be Rookhope, or Rope, or all sorts of names. We do like to spell things differently to how we say them. Well, this is Rookhope Arch. Not that bridge, but that one after it. It's not a bridge at all. It used to be a smelting works. But the smelting works has gone, and all that's left is one archway, which is now a listed building. Very unusual. So the plan now will be to head down into Stanhope, which is about 7 miles away, grab a brew, and then we'll be heading home. Here we are, our destination, town at least. So we're entering Stanhope. See if we can see the tree. It's almost like one of those things you get on the TV, isn't it? What's coming up soon? Except in my case, soon might be in 3 years' time. I've got so many different places that I'd like to visit on my map. My map of dreams. But definitely would like to come back and see all that mining industry. There it is! Through that gap. That was the fossilised tree. It's smaller than I imagined. You'd think after 320 million years you'd have grown quite big. Right, off to the station to grab a brew, and then we'll be filling up with petrol and heading home. So I hope you enjoyed the somewhat truncated tour of places in the Pennines. It's still been a good day out for me. Enjoyable ride, even if we didn't quite get to see what we wanted to get to see. Sometimes traffic works like that, doesn't it? But hopefully you still enjoyed it, so I'll wrap up now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.